guys, so again I really wanted to do this video. So this video is just going to be a really quick rundown. One of the new games that I've recently downloaded that I'm pretty sure is an indie game and is really enjoyable. So if you like Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons, or like Stardew Valley and stuff like that, I would really highly recommend it. So the game is called Cozy Grove, and it is really cute and really adorable, and it has some really nice different features in it, as well as some original features which are really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera around so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and then you can have a look yourself and hopefully find a game that I think is awesome and then you might play and think is awesome too. So this is Cozy Grove. As you can see, the little picture's really cute. I'm just going to tap it. I have got the volume turned down. Unfortunately, copyright reasoning. Not that I get paid off of YouTube, but it is one of those things. It's just a hell of a lot easier to not rock the boat. As you can see, as I said, I'm pretty sure it's made by an indie company, but it is very cute, and I have played quite a few different amount of hours on it. It is done by days, so this is my 5th day on here. I'm going to click continue. It takes a little time to load, so it is very cute. The main premise is you are a little kind of scout, and you have a spirit scout, and you have to basically go and help said spirits. There is about 20 different spirits on the island that you have to subsequently kind of unlock to basically make them happy, make them also remember what made them pass away on the island, so you can help them pass on, which is even cuter, to be honest with you. But every character is a bear. The seagull thinks it's a bear. That isn't a spoiler. It's like the 3rd animal you get, and you get that in the 1st day. But the seagull does think he's a bear. I don't know how, but he does, bless him. So I'm just going to quickly, there we go. I think that's a little better. So this is my island. So yes, I have a little fox hat on. It is super cute, as you can see right there. So first of all, this is Flamey. This is your fire. You will feed every time you do a quest for one of the spirits, you get given a piece of spirit wood. The spirit wood you then feed to Flamey, and every time you fill him up, which can take about 15 or 10 to 15 different spirit woods or spirit logs, you basically then get to unlock, or he then finds another spirit which you then unlock, and then you can basically progress and find more people. Each little bear has its own personality, so I will try and find some. But there is a post office bear, there is a seagull that was a captain of a ship, there is a wood bear, there is a chef bear, and there is your first character that you get, which I will go find him now. So this is the first bear that you will come across. You can actively talk to them, which is kind of cute. So first thing to mention is the hearts above him. So every time you basically progress and do something that they ask you to do, and you basically end up gaining a spirit log, you will progress the story, but also the friendness in regards to this bear. So where I've worked 5 days, I have got 1.5 hearts. So just wanted to chat, so that's fine. So he's kind of like a ranger bear, and as you can see, this person over here, which I think is adorable. So if you didn't notice the character, first of all, look very carefully. He has a mouse on his head. He's a fox with a mouse on his head. It's cute. This is your local store. Think of him a bit like Tom Nook. He will sell you things, but also the minute you sell him things, he will maintain to hold them things in his store because you might need them later, and will charge an extra, whatever, like a double the price that he just purchased them from you. So take that into consideration. You can also buy more clothes from him, and like progression items as well. So if you need something, like you need to buy a item for one of the spirits, it could be in his store. So if we go over here, so the other thing to mention is, as you can see here, it will say A there. So there's a leaf pile, and you can choose to get rid of the leaf pile, which gives you items. And there's little holes and crevices around as well, which can do that. The little imps there that you can see running away don't really like you, but what they will do is they will sometimes have a little bubble above their head, and that will be requesting an item, and you can throw this item at them and then they will be happy and give you more progression items. So as you can see, this bear here is like a hovering blue, so almost like a spirit. That is because he has requested he's either doing, I think he's the machete, which you can see my log of quests here. So he's the machete, and as you can see, if I click here, I need 3 more hardwood to be able to do that, to be able to achieve what he wants me to get the spirit log. Once I get that, they also end up going from this dull colour here to what you've seen over here with the more light colour, etc. Every person every day goes back to the spirit section, and then you have to basically do a quest every day, and every day then they will turn back colourful. So as you can see over here, it's kind of pretty. Over here is my little wooden bear, which is really cute. And then if you go over here, I've worked on the post office bear, which is there quite a little bit. So he has almost like his own little post office. So that's really cute too. Down over here again, you've got more little imps, which will run away from you. Each item does look different depending on whether or not you have coloured that area yet. As I said, because it colours every day compared to whether or not it is not coloured. So what I mean by this is that is a shell there. I can collect it, and it is a blue shell, as you can see when I've picked it up. But if that area would be coloured, this is where my seagull lives. If I would have completed his task, which is to find this, but I need to basically chase some imps for that, and it does state here, if you are running out of ideas where something is, it may take a couple of days or several days. So when I sort him out, this will colour the area, and then all the seashells and all the items around that area will be coloured again. So you have to work out and kind of jig between what you're looking at, if it's a coloured area or not, to work out whether or not it is basically that what you're looking for. One of the things I will say with this game is it does seem to like suddenly load and lag, but not so much that I'm getting to the point where I don't want to play it, but I will say that 100%. You can do active things like fishing. To do that, you have to click into here, and you can either drag and drop, or you can choose to undo those things by clicking Y and then basically moving them like so. And then you go over here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with this down. Yeah. So you press the back button and then you press it again once you've chosen. As you can see, it will eventually attract the fish. It's very Animal Crossing kind of style. I think you can possibly move it. I think I moved it once. But yeah, so you can collect it basically. The only other thing that kind of does ache me a little bit is sometimes I will very quickly flick between characters or using the touchscreen to the actual analog sticks, and it doesn't seem to like that. It seems to like you to pick one or the other. Again, very Animal Crossing-esque, or certainly the new one. If you click down here, these are badges, and when you do a certain amount of things, so if we click on this, you can see there's a few things. Sell 25 items, sell 150 items. Every time you do something, you will eventually get a badge, which is good, and it will either give you an item or money. The other Animal Crossing-esque kind of item or thing here, which I can show you, which is good, is as you can see here, I've got a couple of things that I can actually do. He has a museum kind of thing, but it's more logging, but once you give it to him, it's like Blathers, it's gone. So you can choose to do multiple items. So let's do all of these items. So you donate all of them, which is brilliant. So he's super happy, but then you get this. But as you can see, each one of these has an item now. So every time you click it, I got 200 coins for donating that. Get present. 500 coins for donating that. A rock. 300 coins. 10 quartz. gemstones. So you do get something every time you donate an item. It might not necessarily be the value straight away, but again, you get trophies and achievements, or whatever you want to call them, badges down here basically, for donating enough stuff. So it is cute, and I do really like that aspect of it. Originally, when you start doing it, it is frustrating because like you almost have to give him everything. And now I've been doing it for a little bit. It's not so bad. I've donated quite a lot of things now, so it's not so bad. I will come back over here really quickly. So over here, this is your campsite, which is really cute. So the first things to say is this is upgraded twice so far. You can upgrade your campsite or your tent with Flamey, and Flamey can do that in regards to you have to pay him money that you've earned. You can see my money here. It does actively go up very, very quickly personally in this game. The other thing you can also do is, as you can see here, these are like little birds. They're great. You have to feed them and you can pet them. If you do that, you can harvest some good juju out of them. So they give you money, they give you items, etc. You can harvest a lot of the trees, a lot of like ore items as well, which is good. And also when you talk to Flamey, there is multiple things that you can do. So you can go on here, which is if you want to burn something, which is a very good idea. So if I select that, I've only got one item I can burn at the moment, so let's just burn that item. It doesn't burn the item per se, it basically makes it into a new item. So I basically made food then, which you can see here, which sometimes the birds will want food, so if you feed them, you're more likely to get good items out of them, or it might be that one of your bears will want those. Recently I have added some more furniture. Each time you add one of these kind of light sources, it will automatically create more light in the area, but it has to be in light already. So if you put it at the end of the light source, it will then create more light source at that end. Don't try and put a light in no light source because it just won't work. I did try because I was like, oh, I can put some light over here. Over here is another bear that I've literally only today unlocked. You can see only like a little bit of a star, but this is like my chef there, which is really cute because he has his own little chef thing. As you can see as well, in regards to the postman, who I have worked very hard with, this one here has only just been unlocked, so their area is very small. There is quite a lot of things that you can see, like as you can see over here, this tile is going off here, so that will eventually mean that what will happen is I can actively progress that area, and there'll probably be another spirit. When you talk to Flamey, what he will say is either if there's any more logs to find in that day, and also if there's no more logs, he will say there might be, like, I think I've got about I had 15 spirits left to find, and that was after just before I unlocked the chef bear. Off the top of these poles, these edges here, these cliff edges, you can also actively fish. There's big fish and little fish, etc. The two different birds look different because they do different things. And there is a third one as well. And you actually buy those from the fox. A lot of these things are quite good because you can literally look between them. I will say a lot of the quests are quite mundane in the sense of they are find 4 of these and they've hidden 4 ketchup bottles somewhere. That's what I got for the chef. As you can see, each time you want to add extra bits to his store, you can do. You just have to pay for it. Last time I paid £10,000, and that's why my fox's store is slightly bigger. But yes, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to say I want to buy clothes, and you can see here each time it shows you it here what it will look like on your character, and there's lots of different things you can actively choose. They have a lot of face masks at the moment, which I think is kind of cute and like ironic, but yeah, you don't have to wear the items and you can store the items, and you have a storage box with Flamey, so keep that in mind. But I'm going to flip the camera back there now, so 2 secs. Hey guys, so yeah, that is Cozy Care. I'm going to quickly do that. Yeah, Cozy Grove, sorry. It's really, really cute, and I have personally spent the last 5 days playing it continuously. So every day you do fall asleep, so even if you leave it logged on like this, and I just like click my home screen and then go back into it the next day, it will automatically like make you sleep, and then you can click a button and you will wake up in the next day. So there's no way around that. Every day is a new day. Obviously some quests can carry over to the next day, as if what I said in regards to my seagull, his quest has carried over, and my other bear that, as you can see, was kind of spirit mode, his quest will definitely carry over to the next day. So far it's taken me 2 days to be able to get 2 hardwood and 1 iron, so hopefully tomorrow I'll get another piece of hardwood. So as I said though, you can purchase some things. So the 1 piece of that hardwood I did purchase from my my fox seller, so I need this at the moment. But yeah, it's a very, very cute game. As I said originally at the beginning of the video, I'm pretty sure this is £12 on sale at the moment, but currently and normally I think it's about £15. I pre-ordered this because I'd seen it advertised on the Nintendo Direct, and I paid £12 for it and was even happier to pay £12. I was perfectly happy to pay 15, and I would 110% recommend it. Sometimes Nintendo sends you like little emails like, will you give us a review on a game? And if they did with that one, I would 100% do it. I do all of them anyway, but I would give that such good reviews because it's such a good game. I would highly recommend it to anyone that wants an easygoing game. It doesn't seem to log it like Animal Crossing, in the sense of if you logged on today on day 2 and you logged on 10 days later, you're not going to be on day 12. You will be on day 3. So it logs it in that aspect, so that's really good. But yeah, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I always want to hear from you guys in regards to what you think, so please don't be shy in leaving a comment and telling me what you think, and I will get round to replying, even if it takes me a couple of days. I do always reply. It does sometimes just take me a couple of days. We've got a lot of organisation to do at home at the moment, with a lot of different events going on in our life, so sometimes it does take me a couple of days, but I will always reply. Thanks very much for watching though, and I will see you guys next time. So